Welcome. This is a quick overview on how to buy NFTs, non-fungible tokens, right now.
Hey everyone, this is Ian, and I'm going to guide you on how to be able to pick out and buy your NFT. So first thing you want to do is decide on which platform you want to use. The biggest blockchain projects of NFTs are either on Ethereum, Polygon, or the Solana network. First decide if you want to spend more time learning about Ethereum NFTs, which is the largest platform to mint or create NFTs, but you'll have higher gas fees, or Polygon, which can be used on OpenSea. And then there's the Solana network. Next, you want to look at the style of NFT. We have the unique one-of-ones that can be a higher risk investment depending on the creator. A well-known artist with a following will more likely have their own artwork last the test of time and the value potentially go up. But an unknown artist is a higher risk. You will more likely be buying this because you appreciate the art and believe the artist will grow a following in time. A clear example of this is going into the photography selection on OpenSea. Here, you can find an artist has taken a variety of different specific photos and minted them onto the blockchain. Each one is unique, individualized, and there are no copies. So each one is a one-of-one. The other is when they release a number of the same images with different attributes to them. Like example are the infamous Bored Apes, or like this one that I found. You take a drawing of an image and you assign a random different types of attributes that can be created at rarities for the NFTs, causing it alluring to the buyer. And as you can see here, each one has a generalistic skeleton of what it should look like with slightly different attributes added on. When looking to buy an NFT, first thing you want to look at is the artwork. Does it appeal to you? If it does, it'd likely be interesting to others. Next, I like to visit the actual website itself. Here you can find all the information that can tell you about the project. As an example, Panda Paradise. You can find the different styles of what they're going to look like, the story behind it, and if you scroll down far enough, you'll find the roadmap. Each roadmap can be different. Things you want to look at on the site are how's the grammar, the usability of the site. Does everything click through when you click on it? Next, you want to look at the team, the individuals who actually did it. Seeing, are their names available? Can you actually find them on social media platforms or in the real world? Meaning they're actual people who are putting their reputations on the line for this specific project. There's a higher likelihood of the success of the project when this happens. Next, I always scroll up to the roadmap, seeing exactly what they're going to be doing in the near future and the long run. When it comes to the roadmaps, oftentimes new NFT projects will just cut and paste the same roadmap over and over again from the last successful one they've seen, just changing small words here and there. What you want to look for is originality within the roadmap. Do they have an original idea that can spark the interest of other buyers and the community that it grows in? The next step you want to look at is the Discord channel. When going through the Discord channel, I have a list of things that I look for. Spend some time reading through the questions other people have asked and things that people are saying. Chances are others have vetted them as well and may have already done some of the legwork for you. This also lets you see that there's not just bots that are sending out automated messages, but an engaged community that will take time to spread the word and overall support of the project. So on this one, you can find all their information here, even to the DAO Vault. Now this one's unique because how they have structured this NFT, the utility of it, allows you to actually stake your NFT and potentially gain tokens that could one day be worth either a voting right or actual coins. The other thing you want to make sure is that not a lot of people are talking about the delist. By delist, D-I-L-I-S-T, this means to shorten the supply, which will raise the price of the NFT. This can be good if you're looking to flip the NFT outright. But the cool thing about this project is that with Panda Paradise, when people are staking their NFT, that means they're holding on to it, which is the same thing. So not a lot of people are selling it, meaning the value of it goes up naturally. This one happens to show the ranking system. So as we were talking about, they have different attributes. We can see that the ones that have facial expressions are less than the ones that have actual different color backgrounds. So if you have one that has a facial expression with a different skin tone, but the facial accessories are less, the clothing is less, the value of it will be different than the ones that have a background, clothing, and facial accessories, and a hat. Next, when looking to actually buy the NFT, I always like to start at either their Twitter page or their actual website itself. I'll show you why. Here, I can go to buy on OpenSea. This is a direct link to their actual site on the OpenSea platform. So I know I'm buying an original. There are sometimes scammers who will label it exactly the same, and it can look exactly the same as the original piece. So I like to start from the source, and then that way I know I'm getting an original piece of art. When looking to buy it, once on the site, I can then go to activity and see what their sale rate was for the last 90 days. Now, somewhere around December 29th, there was a spike in sales, and then it slowed down a bit. And again, we were talking about how these have a slightly different value because more people are holding on to them. But as I can see here, people are selling them even as of 9 hours ago. Now, what's happened to the project since it's launched, I've yet to determine that. I've yet to read any magazines or any articles that are talking about what's going on with this specific one. But I'm seeing a lot of people are selling it as of recently, which means maybe it might not be a good project in the long run. As we can see here, I've priced it lowest to highest, and I'm now going to click bid now to see which ones are for sale and for how much. So this one I can buy immediately. It's the lowest priced, and it's being sold for $94.59 or 0.03 ETH. Now this price will change as the cost of ETH or the value of ETH goes up and down as the market chooses. But for the next 23 hours, I have the option to buy this one and then stake it. Now we can also switch it out to the highest, and as you can see, the most average price is about 5 ETH, and the rarities keep coming. If you're looking to purchase the actual NFT, I recommend that you go on to Lee's website, Global Leaders Collective, and purchase this to see how it goes. We're going to see what happens in the long run for this one. If you want to learn the step-by-step of actually how to buy and connect your MetaMask to OpenSea to purchase one, I suggest you go to globalleaderscollective.com, where there you can actually find a step-by-step guide on how to do such things. And if you're looking for some more in-depth tips of how Lee and the rest of the team looks at how to purchase very specific NFTs and look at what's up and coming, I recommend you go to globalleaderscollective.com, where we can set you up with a step-by-step guide on how we look at things by just signing up for our email. Thanks everybody, and back to you.
We hope you enjoyed this episode, and you know what? Right now I want to ask you to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified weekly for new videos just like this one. See you on the inside.